This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Grab some turkey and check out a few Black Friday specials at the Laurel Mall next. Hello everyone, it's a day for thanks and I'm thankful for all of you watching. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Ken Kara. Watch us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and take us with you on your holiday travels with the Samsung Productions app. Let's get started with our headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. On this Thanksgiving Day, we hope that you're gathering with friends and family. Every week, our Sam Lassant Jr. goes to record a local Catholic Mass to air on SSPTV, and recently, one local priest spent some time reflecting on Thanksgiving.
A rabbi once said that the greatest sin in Judaism is ingratitude. He's right. We're not grateful people in the United States. And it shows because we're not that happy. We want more and more and more. We know the price of everything, but we don't know the value of anything. And all behind that is, I believe, ingratitude. First, we should be grateful to our parents. I tell the kids in the parish, please tell your mom and dad that you love them, that you care for them. If they know that they are loved, they're going to live 5 years longer. Their hemoglobin count is going to go up. They're going to live longer. We don't thank our parents enough. Takes us time to be self-sustaining. The human being is the only being on this earth that takes a lot of time. Most animals could get by in a few months, but for us, it's going to take years. If our parents left us for just one day as babies, we wouldn't be around. We should be grateful to people. When was the last time we said thank you to the people that we live with, the people that we work with? It's something to reflect about. And we should be very grateful to God. Church attendance, synagogue attendance is way, way down. And I think behind that is not only laziness, but it's the sin of ingratitude. We're not grateful to God. I love what one person said, the greatest gift God gave us is life. What we do with that life is our gift to Him. And we have to make that gift back to God a beautiful gift. That's how we say thank you to God.
And from the Lassant family and everyone at SSPTV, best wishes for a happy Thanksgiving. Well, the day after Thanksgiving is the busiest shopping day of the year, and tonight Lisa Sugar previews some fabulous Black Friday deals at the Laurel Mall.
It is one of the busiest shopping days here at the Laurel Mall. Of course, I'm talking about Black Friday, and I'm pleased to be joined by Rocco Aruzzo, the property manager for the mall. You're opening bright and early for all the shoppers.
Yeah, Black Friday will be here tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's the busiest shopping day of the year, so we're ready for everyone.
And there's a lot of great deals planned throughout the entire mall.
Correctly, so we have a lot. We have all our anchors have specials running. A lot of the stores have specials running. We're decorated, we're ready to go. So we're excited.
All right, we're excited too. So Rocco, I think you should take us shopping.
I think we should. Let's start visiting some of these stores and show you what we have in store for Black Friday and throughout the Christmas season.
Great idea. Well, I'm here now with two of the managers from two of the wonderful stores here at the Laurel Mall. Victoria Harrington is the general manager at Old Navy, and Mike Pfeiffer is the owner of Gold to Cash, and also all-in-one streaming. So we're going to start with Victoria. Is Old Navy ready for Black Friday?
Oh, you know it. We are so excited to have our dollar cozy socks this year. I know all of you wait for those dollar flip-flops in the summer. Well, we are ready to introduce this winter dollar cozy socks. You know, Old Navy is all about fun, family, and affordable fashion. So we are excited to have wonderful accessories like blanket scarves and blankets and wonderful Christmas pajamas for all those family traditions that I love to hear about in my store. So I'm very excited for, you know, Old Navy here at the Laurel Mall this year.
All right, the perfect gift from Old Navy. Now, Mike, you have some interesting things as well because you told me you have great ideas for kids of all ages.
We absolutely do. This year, as always, we are buying your precious metals, gold, silver, platinum coins, and diamonds at top dollar paid. Also, we have our all-in-one streaming cart this year, which is a high-def streaming device which allows people to eliminate their cable bill. Runs off the internet, gets you all your live TV shows, all your favorite movies, all your favorite TV shows, and every sporting event in the world every single day. We also brought some toys in for children. We have our light-up pillows for the little kids, then we have our pocket drones for the middle-aged kids, and then we have our UFOs for kids also. So I mean, we have a couple different toys, affordable, good products, fun products.
And if people are looking for extra cash, they can bring in maybe old jewelry and get
Absolutely.
money for shopping.
Absolutely. Every year it picks up around this time, you know, people need extra money. We pay top dollar, like I said, gold, silver, platinum, coins, diamonds. Bring it in, estimates and answers are always free.
All right, there we go. Some great ideas right here, but guess what? We have more. I found 3 more lovely ladies here at the Laurel Mall with more great Black Friday specials. I'm pleased to be joined by now Marie Paisley, who is the manager at Treasure Hunt, and also our 2 good friends from Lippman Jewelers. That is Kim Fancher, who is the manager, and Tracy Kenderaida, a sales consultant. Marie, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
Great specials at Treasure Hunt for Black Friday. Give us some hints.
Well, we did $1 million buyout on outerwear, so we're passing the savings on to you. We have designer name outerwear from $19.99 to $29.99, none higher. There are none higher.
Well, outerwear, always a great gift idea. What other great gift ideas do you have for us?
We have beautiful clothing, jewelry and accessories, handbags, boots, shoes, all at amazingly low prices.
So when people come in, there's something literally for everybody in the family at Treasure Hunt.
Everybody, absolutely. And we have 2 locations, one on Clay Avenue in West Hazleton and here at the Laurel Mall.
So you're hoping to see a lot of people come in and get their Christmas lists checked off really easily.
Absolutely. Come and see us.
All right, Treasure Hunt, great gift ideas. And for more great gift ideas, how about jewelry from Lippman Jewelers? Tracy, give us some ideas.
Hi, Lisa. Our Black Friday specials are amazing. We have gifts starting at $29.99 and up. And I wanted to talk about this beautiful pair of 1-carat diamond studs for $799 on sale right now. So it's a great time even if you wanted to shop early, or again, we'd love to see you on Black Friday morning, grab a coffee, and come see our very experienced staff.
All righty, and you have a little friend over there, Kim, so tell us about your furry friend.
I do. This is Philippe. Our company loves to donate back to the community. He is $12.99 and part of the proceeds go to Jewelers for Children. However, if you don't have a need for this cute little guy, we are donating them to Brandon's Forever Home. So stop in, grab a Philippe, and we can donate it, or the proceeds go to Jewelers for Children, which is great organizations around the area.
How nice is that? So you're helping out other people at Christmas as well. But guess what? We have even more great ideas for your Black Friday shopping. And our final specials for Black Friday come from Provo Shoes and Cricket Wireless. I'm pleased to be joined by Amarin Starova, who is a sales advocate for Cricket Wireless, and John Provost, who is the owner of Provo Shoes. John, you have great gift ideas for people on Black Friday and for the entire shopping season.
Oh, yes, we do. The Bear Paw boots, they're still big selling boots, the low, the high. Bear Paw has slippers, Emu, the sheepskin boot, the shearling lining boots. So those are probably some of the things that'll be on special. And then we usually do something with our Red Wing work boots for the guys, the hardworking guys, to help them out for the holiday season.
Now you have specialty shoes as well.
Oh, yes, we specialize in therapeutic shoes, diabetic shoes, also the insoles and custom orthotics.
Now for somebody who maybe wants to get a great gift for them, but they're not sure what to get, how about a gift certificate, right?
Yes, we do gift certificates. That's always a great idea, is gift certificates.
How popular are shoes for people when they're buying for Christmas? Because I know I love to get boots and stuff like that.
Shoes are a very popular idea, and the best thing to do sometimes is come in and make a hit list of what you want and give it to whoever's buying your gifts for you. We have a lot of nice boots by Bourne. And also Red Wing now has Irish setter boots, the hunting boots, so that's a good idea for guys. And they have some casual shoes now for everyday wear for comfort and looks for guys.
And finally, we wrap up today with Cricket Wireless. You're one of the newer businesses here to the Laurel Mall, but business is booming and you have a lot of great specials for Black Friday and all the holiday season.
Yes, we do. We have some great phones for customers switching over from another company. They can choose one of 3 free phones. Wow. And we also have a lot of phones that are reduced price for people porting over, and phones that are at incredibly low prices for anyone new or porting over.
And you told me before we were talking, you said you have special plans now, like things have changed, I guess. So you want people to come in and see what's new at Cricket?
Oh, absolutely. We have 2 unlimited lines for $80 plan. And you can actually add 3 more lines for $25 each to that plan. And we also offer now more data on each of the lower plans, the $30, $40, and $60 plans.
And if people are saying, I've always wanted that smartphone or a phone and they don't know a lot about it, you're going to help them to understand what they need and how they use it, right?
Oh, absolutely. We strive to uncover our customers' needs and to fulfill them with our devices and our expertise.
Thank you, gentlemen. We've given you some great gift ideas here today, so now let's wrap it all up with our good friend Rocco. Well, we finish up this fun segment of shopping here at the Laurel Mall at Santa's place here. And as you can see, Santa is not here right now because he is celebrating Thanksgiving Day like you are with Mrs. Claus. But I do have Santa's helper here, Rocco Aruzzo, property manager at the mall. We had some great shopping tips from the wonderful people here at the mall, and you want people to know that if they don't find the perfect gift, you have a great gift idea for them.
Yes, we do. We can. You can purchase a Laurel Mall gift certificate in the mall management office Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And that's the perfect gift if you're not sure what to buy that certain someone.
And you can use that at any store at the mall?
All the properties at the Laurel Mall except for the hairdressers.
Well, that's a perfect gift then if you can't find it, although we gave you some great ideas. And also, you do want to remind people there are special hours for Black Friday.
Black Friday special hours are 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and then back again on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. and then we go back to normal hours for a few weeks.
And if they do want to buy those gift certificates, that's only Monday through Friday, correct?
Correct. The gift certificates are Monday through Friday in the mall management office from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
So happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday, and happy shopping.
At the Laurel Mall. Well, the mall is closed today, but don't forget to register for the 13 Days of Christmas sponsored by SSPTV, the Laurel Mall, and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The deadline to enter is December 1st. Then watch SSPTV News starting December 4th as we give away a fabulous prize for 13 straight days. Coming up next, a holiday history lesson from our friend Charles McElwee from the Greater Hazleton Historical Society and Museum. And later, I'm thankful that I've never taken a punch to the face. Our John Eric Poli has a serving of the counter punch for all of you combat sports fans. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
It's time for another history segment here on SSPTV News with our good friend Charles McElwee. He is the Vice President of the Board of Directors for the Greater Hazleton Historical Society and Museum in downtown Hazleton. And we hear the word diversity a lot these days, but there was diversity in the days of old as well.
Right, so Hazleton has always been defined by its melting pot culture. And I always throw the statistic out because I think it's so important for people to understand how dramatic that melting pot culture, the level of diversity which existed here. In the early 20th century, in that just 6-mile grid that is the city of Hazleton, over 25 immigrant groups had come to Hazleton with over 36 languages that were tallied by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So 36 languages were spoken by World War I on Hazleton streets. And that was, so I'm saying 20-something immigrant groups, but more languages, but we're counting dialects. And even the native Irish population, they didn't speak English. They spoke initially in the mid-20th century, they were Gaelic speakers. So, but all groups that came here, they were assimilated by the mining experience and the labor movement. So the mining infrastructure, that the economy of the mining industry, the coal operators often exploited the ethnic differences, the language barriers, pitting one minor against the other in the labor hierarchy. But the conditions of the mines and the lack of pay and the deplorable conditions of the patch towns forced all immigrant groups to come together by 1902 to unite under the banner of the labor movement, certainly inspired by the Latimer Massacre and the devastation of that, to fight for labor rights. And they were subsequently united, and we have this beautiful melting pot culture, and that continues to exist in Hazleton, that they retain their old world customs. You observe the traditions of your family or your ancestors, immigrant group, ethnic group, but they develop this distinct Hazletonian identity. And there are some interesting passages that have been observed by people who have come here. For example, in 1981, a University of Pennsylvania anthropologist, his name's Dan Rose, he wrote a book about this, about energy transition in Hazleton. And he said the ethnic flavor of the anthracite area persists, and the investigator can still discern ethnic groups niched into the present political economy as they were in the 19th century. He called Hazleton an anthropological field worker's delight. He said the people of Hazleton are open and cordial. He found the city to be both like other American cities and a place wholly set apart. The citizens have a deep awareness of these dichotomies and a vital sense of their places within them.
All righty, Charles McElwee. He'll be back again with more history from our area.
Thanks, Lisa and Charles. The Greater Hazleton Historical Society will host an open house this Saturday from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. Admission is $5, and there is parking in the rear. If you're like me, you're on your third meal already, remember to brush tonight. Here's some tooth tips, and then we'll take a break and come back with sports.
Hi, I'm Anna Hadjaeva Mariano, and welcome to Modern Smile. Let's talk today about different crowns that exist right now on the market. The newest and I think the most natural looking would be porcelain crowns. Porcelain crowns can be also consist of zirconia. Zirconia is a very durable material. There are two options in zirconia crowns. It's called anterior zirconia crown or posterior zirconia crown. Posterior zirconia crown, which will be more for your back teeth, premolars or molars, it's much stronger and it will accommodate your biting forces. The other option for crowns would be PFM or conventional porcelain fused to metal crowns. Those are wonderful options, but sometimes in the anterior region or in your smile line, I would not recommend to proceed with PFMs because they don't look as natural, they're more opaque. The other option will be full cast metal crowns. Those are silver or gold crowns. Some patients prefer to have a gold crown because it's so it sits well on the tooth and it's very biocompatible. There is also other options as titanium crowns. But I would probably suggest if you're looking to change your smile and you would like to enhance your smile, you should proceed with porcelain crowns.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Happy Thanksgiving, fans, and welcome to another edition of The Counterpunch. Today we'll highlight Ryan Bader, who has been one of the best light heavyweight fighters on the planet over the past few years. Bader has had plenty of success over his 10-year career as a professional fighter, but it's been the recent success that the 34-year-old has had that has really stood out. Ryan Bader has seen it all during his career. Bader fought in the UFC for 8 years, and during his time in the UFC, he fought some of the biggest names in the sport like John Jones, Quentin Rampage Jackson, and Tito Ortiz, just to name a few. But for all those big fights, he never had a title fight until he came to Bellator in 2017. Bader's first fight with Bellator came at Bellator 180 against a former UFC foe in Phil Davis, who was the Bellator light heavyweight champ and Bader took advantage of the moment and won his first professional belt in front of a huge crowd at Madison Square Garden.
It doesn't get much better than winning my first title in Madison Square Garden, you know, having friends and family. And then, like I said, that's just one of those notches. I'll look back on my career, and that's one of those things you can never duplicate, you know, and so from here on out, it's just kind of icing on the cake.
The moment was sweet for Bader, especially since he didn't have a lot of time to prepare for the transition from UFC to Bellator, which is known to give fighters problems.
I just feel like this is home. You know, you see a lot of the UFC guys come over and they don't do too well, you know, and I don't know what it is. You know, for me, it's I've wrestled all over the world. In the UFC, I've fought all over the world. And then to come in here, you know, and never step in foot in a Bellator cage, and, you know, until 30 seconds right before a title fight, you know, I just follow my routine, and I know I'm going to perform because I know I put in the work, and when I get in there, it's just do what I got to do.
The next time Darth Bader stepped into a cage, it was at Bellator 186, where Bader headlined the card at Penn State and once again had to do something that he's never done before.
Ryan Bader may be a veteran of mixed martial arts, but tonight when he makes his way out to the cage, it will be the first time that he does so as a world champion.
Bader's opponent in the main event was Lippman, and just like always, Bader used his wrestling background to dominate in the fight. The former two-time All-American at Arizona State got a takedown in the second round, and once he got into the top position, he was able to get the ground and pound going to get the TKO victory.
I was going for a very specific position right there because, you know, we've studied him and we drilled it, and you know, especially when I had him down on the cage, I knew he was going to pop up on that elbow and turn away from me and allow me to stick my hand in there and do like a little wrestling wrist ride.
Now Bader is a defending champion, and that's something that fighters will often say is harder than winning the belt. But Bader isn't like other fighters. He believes that winning the belt was harder, especially since he had to wait so long for a title fight.
I think it was harder to win. I came over and fought, you know, Phil and I are top 3 guys in the world regardless of promotion, and fought him on the first fight over here, getting my feet wet, you know, and you know, people always say, oh, now you have a target on your back because you're a champion, but I had a target on my back regardless, you know, coming over here from the UFC. You know, for example, the guy I just fought, you know, was calling me out before I even signed, you know, and so I've always had that. And so, you know, even in the UFC, I was a top 5 guy, and they'd look and be like, oh, that's an easy fight in the top 5, and call me out, and I'd beat him, and they'd have excuses, you know. So I've always had that I've always had that target on my back, so it doesn't matter, you know. So getting that title shot and winning that there was harder because you never know if you're going to get that again. And to go in there and actually do it, now that's done and over with. Now I can just go out and not have that hanging over my head.
Bader feels like everything is on the right track now. Not only does he think that he's fighting better than he ever has before, but now he's in a promotion that he believes is offering him so many opportunities.
I'm open to everything. That's one of the things that, you know, when I came over here from the UFC, that intrigued me the most, you know, it was opportunities. Yes, I got a great contract and all that kind of good stuff that goes with it, but it was the opportunities that were presented or I could present, you know, and they were open to it, you know, and so I'm definitely open to everything.
One of those opportunities that Bader is happy about is the chance to be a 2-division champion. Bader walks around naturally at around 230 pounds, so he thinks that he'll be a quick heavyweight, and now he's going to get the chance to prove that. Bellator has just recently added an 8-man heavyweight Grand Prix to crown their first ever heavyweight champ, and they chose Bader to be in the tournament. Some other big names to join Bader in the tournament are former UFC stars Roy Big Country Nelson, Quentin Rampage Jackson, Frank Mir, and the American gangster Chael Sonnen. Well, that's it for this episode of The Counterpunch. Remember to keep watching SSPTV Sports for more episodes of The Counterpunch, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
We're bringing you holiday programming tomorrow, so there will be no SSPTV news. I'll be at home making a turkey, so if you see smoke coming from the Cunningham Valley, that might be the reason. We'll see you again on Monday, though. Have a great Thanksgiving. Have a good night, everyone. Take it easy.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.